the first time I ran a marathon. I was like 20 years old, just signed up on a whim because my cousin was like, oh, we should sign up for a marathon. Me and my dad were like, oh, that's a cool idea. My dad and I signed up. My cousin never did. He still owes us that marathon, that silly goose. But me and my dad signed up. He had been, running whatever, probably done a half at that point. I don't think I'd gone on a run in a year. I'm smoking cigarettes, not doing anything. We signed up for a 4 mile race to do together to get the juices flowing. I'm like smoking a cigarette as I walk to the start line. My dad thinks he's going to smoke me. I said, there's no way. And the race starts. I take off, and I did win. I didn't. I beat my dad at least, but I crossed that finish line like 4 miles, and I thought I was going to pee, poop, or puke. Like I was out of shape, and I was just like, wow, that was bad. But I kept at it, kept training because I really, at this time, I'm like 20, didn't really have much to show for myself. And I felt like if I do this marathon, I had attached some meaning to it. And, uh, and I took it seriously enough where I was like, I really wanted to do it. And I wanted to finish it. So the more I ran, the less I wanted to smoke cigarettes. Shocking. But there be times, I quickly got to like one or two a day because I was just running a lot. But there'd be times on the weekend, you go out, you hang out, and then I would smoke a few cigarettes, and I would feel it the next day on my run. So I got to the point where I was able to just cut out the cigarettes for the most part. And it was because um, I wanted to finish this marathon more than I wanted to smoke. And then it's just like they don't go together, like running and smoking cigarettes. Like it's not, um, you know, it's kind of like oil and water. Like the more I ran, I just didn't want cigarettes anymore. And when I would smoke a cigarette, I'd be like, I'm going to regret it. Because, if I smoke too many cigarettes that night, Friday night, Saturday comes, I just wasn't feeling as good. I really wanted to do the marathon. And so having something that's more important than smoking cigarettes is how I got it out of the way. And I forced myself into doing this marathon thing. Same with Zen. I was, so that was a long time. It was like 15 years ago almost. But with the Zens, just last year I was doing them 24/7. But I had to do Denali. I noticed on my watch that the Zins increased my heart rate, and I was just like, it's probably not the best thing to do. So I decided to put Zins away for 2 months before Denali, and I planned on getting right back into it afterwards. I removed them because I needed everything I could do to help get to the top of Denali. I did. When I came back, I was like, I'll just hold off because I don't really care. And then I never got back into them.